Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some more Pittsburgh Steelers preview and prediction for this Sunday night Week 10 game between the 5-3 Pittsburgh Steelers, the 6-3 Los Angeles Chargers. Let's talk about it. Before we start, if you guys could like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site, SteelersDepot.com. Would really appreciate that. So, big AFC test on the road for the Pittsburgh Steelers, looking to go on a winning streak after beating the Colts in week number 9. Chargers play a very Harbaugh, physical, old-school type of game. A lot of tight ends, fullbacks. You see number 44, former defensive lineman Scott Matlock in the backfield quite a bit. So it's a big on big, physical on physical matchup, and if Pittsburgh can stop that, which they generally, over the last decade or so, do a good job of, they'll obviously be at an advantage. Now, this year's been more inconsistent. They're coming off 2 strong showings against the run versus Green Bay, and of course against the Colts, but we've seen this unit struggle as well. No Deshaun Elliott in this one, of course, although Kyle Duggar will probably get the start at strong safety. So can you handle things between the tackles, the Chargers power scheme? That is going to be critical in this game. Chargers also have the number 1 third down offense, and so can they continue to keep drives alive? They're second in total plays this year. Pittsburgh is dead last in defensive plays run in terms of having the most plays on the field. That can't be the storyline of this game. Comes to the Chargers pass game, still led by Justin Herbert. Some really good weapons to throw to. Quentin Johnston, Ladd McConkey, Keenan Allen's a chain mover on third down, and the rookie Rondé Gadsden II is making some big plays for them. He's a height, weight, speed, overstuffed, oversized wide receiver playing tight end that's come on strong. So the number 1 goal is, can you get pressure to Herbert? And he's a guy that has a battered offensive line. They lose Joe Alt for the season. They are getting Mekhi Becton back, which is big for them at guard, but I'm sure they're going to give those tackles, those backups, a ton of help, because you know you're going to need it facing Highsmith and Watt and Herbig in the entire rush. And so we've seen Pittsburgh be in some really advantageous matchups before and struggle, but on paper it certainly works in Pittsburgh's favor. Can you defend play action on 1st and 10, P and 10, the first play of drives? The Chargers will take some shots from those looks, but stopping the run, being able to kind of play within that 7-man front, being able to stop the run, that's going to be the most critical component of this game. You do that, you get the Chargers backed up, then you start teeing off on that Chargers beleaguered and battered offensive line. Defensively, I like the group. It's a really good front. From their pass rushers, they get a ton of those guys that are coming on strong. Khalil Mack is back. Owe, who they traded for from Baltimore, has got 4 sacks in 4 games for them. Former Steeler Bud Dupree is there, although his production has been pretty muted. They run a lot of stunts, and they have a lot of kind of chaos up front. They have a really good DC in Jesse Minter. They got a linebacker in Henley that's a fast flow linebacker, former college safety, a sideline-to-sideline guy that does not leave the field. I think you can run on the Chargers overall. They're allowing almost 5 yards per carry. They're allowing some big plays in the run game. Dave and I on the podcast debated perimeter versus interior. I think more interior runs. He thinks more perimeter runs, but no matter how you slice it, this group, I think, can be run on. And of course, that'll be key to keep Pittsburgh on schedule and not allow the Chargers to kind of go into their bag of these amoeba fronts and stunts and twists and games on third down. I like what the Chargers do in coverage, a lot of match coverage in zone, kind of some more creative stuff there. That's not just your standard man or just standard spot dropping, but they seem a little predictable when you're in 2x2, get a lot of quarters, 3x1, kind of some of the coverages you're going to see are a little more on the predictable side. So I think Pittsburgh can take advantage of that. I think the Chargers cornerbacks are not the best. They have one of their starters, Tarheeb Still, is doubtful as of this recording Friday. You got old friend, former Steeler Dante Jackson back there. Of course, a name to watch is going to be Derwin James, who's still a stellar player, kind of their Jalen Ramsey chess piece, can do it all, play safety, deep half, come down and blitz, play linebacker, just been doing it for a long time, physical player, and so he's got to be a guy that you're aware of where he's at pre and post snap every single moment. And then quick note on special teams, the Titans ran back a punt for a touchdown against the Chargers last week, a 60-something yard punt return, so can Pittsburgh get a splash play there? Always a bonus, especially on the road. So for my prediction, which gets worse every single week, I am 2-6 predicting games. Just worse than a coin flip. But I'm taking the Steelers in this one, 20-17. I was really conflicted on this one. I'll hedge my bets pretty good here. I think I was more conflicted who to pick in this one than any other game I've picked so far. Mainly, and I forgot to mention this for the Chargers defense, they really defend the quick game well, the perimeter pass game, screen game, RPO game. They're a really fast flow defense that rallies and runs hard of the football, and that is very much Pittsburgh's bread and butter. And so can Pittsburgh get some big plays downfield or just simply be able to create the yak they have throughout the season? The red zone play, Pittsburgh has the number 7 red zone offense, Chargers number 4 red zone defense. Who wins in those moments? That'll be a big deciding factor, obviously. But I got Pittsburgh squeaking this one out because the run defense can bow up. You got that Chargers offensive line that really looks tough on paper, especially at offensive tackle. That certainly plays into Pittsburgh's wheelhouse. And the Chargers have not done a great job protecting the football this year in Pittsburgh. When they're on, they take the football away in bunches. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site SteelersDepot.com. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon.